welcome to the Movie Review Mom YouTube channel. If you are a brand new visitor to my channel, yay, you found me. I'm so glad. And if you're a returning subscriber, yay, I'm so glad. I really appreciate your support. And be sure and comment down below. I always reply to every comment, and I love hearing what you have to say. So my goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision as to whether or not you want to spend time or money or both watching a specific film. So the specific film I'm reviewing today is called Miranda's Victim. This courtroom drama is based on a true story that made the Miranda rights a part of the legal system in the United States of America. It's still playing in select theaters, but you can also rent it or purchase it on Apple TV, Vudu, or Amazon Prime Video. So normally I say what the rating is, but oddly, this movie is not officially rated. I would probably give it a rating of a PG-13. However, because the crime of rape is the focus of the film, it's really not appropriate for children. The length is 2 hours and 7 minutes long, but it really flew by fast for me, at least. My overall movie review mom grade is an A. I thought it was really well done. So let me give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked, things I did not like about the film, as well as tips for parents, themes worth talking about, funny lines, interesting lines, and recommendations for other films that are sort of similar that you might also really like, if you like this one. All right, so in a nutshell, one of the courses I currently teach at a university is U.S. politics. So I was especially interested in seeing how this story would be told through film. Already, it has 25 wins and 8 nominations for film awards. That's amazing. Congratulations to the team. The dramatic movie was directed by Michelle Danner and written by George Colbert, Richard Lasser, and J. Craig Stiles. Now, here's the list, the long list of things that I really liked about the film. The terrific cast includes Abigail Breslin. I'll talk more about her in just a minute. Donald Sutherland, Andy Garcia, Luke Wilson, Emily Van Camp, Enrique Murciano. I can't resist. I have to say those with a Latino accent. Muriel Enos, Nolan Gould, Joshua Bowman, Sebastian Quinn, and Ryan Philippe. Pretty good lineup, right? And they all do a fantastic job. Academy Award nominated Abigail Breslin did a terrific job in this leading role. We all fell in love with her when she was a little girl and appeared in the 2006 film called Little Miss Sunshine. Did you ever see that one? Add it to your list. It's pretty sweet. And I first really noticed her as the darling little girl in the Mel Gibson thriller called Signs, way back in 2002. She's just so cute and so young. And so I'm really happy for her to land this movie. She successfully portrayed a frightened young girl of age 18 and slowly showed subtle degrees of maturity, forgiveness, courage, and even dignity as the years passed after the rape. So well done, and kudos to her. I appreciated the fact that the film was directed by a woman because she was able to sensitively show the various reactions of the crime by the featured women in the story. And of course, kudos go to the male writers who were able to capture the essence of women and their various reactions to this rape. There's a clip from the movie called To Kill a Mockingbird, which is a great movie and is not similar, but similar in the fact that it's about a rape. And so I add that to your watch list as well, the classic old one, the black and white movie. Young viewers might find it hard to believe that people didn't just easily say the names of male and female genitalia like they do now. I thought the film represented how good girls actually behaved back in 1963 when the events of this movie occur, and how completely devastating being raped as an 18-year-old virgin would have been for Trish Weir. I'm not sure if she pronounces her name Weir or Wire. I should know that. I just watched the movie. Sorry about that. Fun fact, Emily Van Camp and Josh Bowman also starred together in a movie in 2011, and now they're married in real life. So the emotional heft is strong throughout the entire film. Get your tissues ready. I was holding up pretty well until towards it was the very last court scene, and then the tears flowed, and I was like, you'll see. Keep watching during the rolling final credits to see photos of some of the real people involved in the events that are shown in the movie. I always love that. We also get to read what happened to them and where they are now. Fascinating. One of the final shots shows that out of 1,000 rape cases, only 5 of the rapists are actually convicted. That is so wrong and abhorrent in so many ways. The film offers a phone number to call if you or someone you know has been a victim of rape. And I thought that was a perfect touch. So again, kudos to the team for creating a very accurate 1960s period piece that truly looks and feels spot on. It was George Colbert, one of the producers, who found the real Trish Weir and got her permission to tell her side of the story finally, because she chose to be anonymous throughout all of the press as all of the events were unfolding in real life. So just wow, she was brave then and is still now. Now, with all of that praise, there were just a few things that I didn't like or thought could have been done differently. For example, in the beginning, in Act 1, I noticed that there were some transitions between scenes that were really choppy. And I'm not sure if they were intended to be, but they felt out of place compared to the rest of the film. There's also a really strange green screen in Act 1 when the mother and daughter are driving in a car. It just looked really fake. And then the rest of the movie looked like it was on location. So that seemed out of place as well. This is a heavy film to watch because of the subject matter. Some viewers might be confused by the non-linear storytelling method as the timeline jumps around quite a bit. It's an effective storytelling technique, though, and it's also one that's very popular in documentaries. Now, this is not a documentary. I'm just saying it made it, I guess, feel like it was true, because indeed it is. So one thing the movie doesn't address is why a married man would kidnap and rape a young girl when he could get it all at home, if you know what I mean. Ernest Miranda deserved to rot in jail forever. It's so frustrating to watch the courtroom trials because of the things that happen, no spoilers, but what a filthy scumbag Ernest was. And at the end of the movie, it's like he gets even worse, and you're like, oh man. Anyway, let me give you some tips for parents. There's a lot of talk of rape, of course, with some dramatization of the events. There are 2 F-bombs that I counted and some other mild profanity and some blood. Some of the themes that are illustrated very well are rape, or the talk of rape, the justice system, true crime, courage, abusive marriages, and using your voice and standing up for what's right. Now, whenever I watch movies, I take notes and I write down funny lines and interesting lines, but I did not write down any funny lines because this is a very serious drama. However, I did write down some interesting lines, and you can see them all on my written review at moviereviewmom.com. Shameless plug. So a couple of interesting lines are, one, spoken by the actress Marielle Enos. And she looked so familiar to me. I couldn't figure out where I had seen her before. And then finally, I recognized her. I think she's the actress from the movie World War Z. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm actually filming this and didn't take the time to look it up, but I just really liked her. She was Brad Pitt's wife in that movie, and I just thought that movie was really cool. But anyway, her character is the mother, and she says, a smile is a successful girl's weapon. And she gives her, platitudes, nice advice, but didn't quite prepare her for the reality of the cruel world. She would tell her daughter to button up, so that she wouldn't be wearing suggestive clothing. And again, there are just animals out there that it doesn't matter what a girl is wearing, that they just are going to commit crimes regardless. And anyway, it's such a horrible world to dwell on, but it is reality. Another line that I thought was really great was when Abigail Breslin's character is talking to Mr. Miranda. And I don't want to spoil how it's all revealed, but she says to him, Mr. Miranda, I did pray for you. And that is a powerful moment to pray for someone who wronged you, abused you, almost killed you. That's powerful. All right, let me give you some recommendations for 3 films that I instantly thought of as I was watching this one. The first one is A Time to Kill, which is just another great courtroom drama about a rape. The second one is an older one, but it has stuck with me. Some of the images from that movie have stuck with me. It's called The Accused, starring Jodie Foster, who was fantastic in that movie. And then the last one is a recent one that came out, I think last year, maybe it was this year. Time is flying by, but it's called The Last Duel with Adam Driver and Matt Damon. It's also about a rape, but it takes place during medieval times, and it is rated R with some severe, brutal violence that'll make you go, oh, both during the rape of a wife by somebody else, and then the duel at the very end. And even the extras in the movie who were the people in the stands watching it, they just went, oh. Anyway, I did a review of that one, so I'll cue that one up. The other ones were too old. I don't think I did reviews of them. Anyway, really powerful films, all of them. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me. I hope my reviews are helpful. When you get a minute, run over to my Facebook group called Movie Review Mom. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.